Welcome to AG Chelsea TV. In this video content, we take a look at the latest Chelsea news and our views on it. All news is collected by us from reliable and quality sources. And now to the main content. Despite being on the losing side, Onana caught the eye in last weekend's Champions League final. Chelsea need to offload players this summer if they wish to continue spending, and the Mirror are reporting that the Blues are looking to include some of their own stars as part of a package. While the report doesn't mention which Chelsea players could be made available, Romelu Lukaku, Trevoh Chalobah, Kalidou Koulibaly and Ruben Loftus-Cheek are expected to be among those under discussion. Inter hold interest in signing all four players, most notably Lukaku, who has spent the past season on loan in Milan, where he won the Coppa Italia. The Champions League finalists remain keen on landing the striker permanently, but there have also been background discussions regarding a potential move to Saudi Arabia with Al Hilal. Speaking after the 1-0 defeat to City in Istanbul, Onana made it clear he was happy to remain at Inter beyond this summer, declaring the ball was in their court. "I'm so happy at Inter," said Onana, who has 4 years remaining on his deal at Inter. "At this professional level you never know what happens. I'm available for Inter, they decide and I will accept what they want. I'm happy at Inter." Chelsea are also looking at other goalkeeper targets, including Brighton's Robert Sanchez. Intriguingly, Sky Sports are now reporting that Mauricio Pochettino is prepared to persist with Kepa Arrizabalaga as his number one goalkeeper next season, suggesting a new signing is not necessarily essential. Kepa won back the shirt from Edouard Mendy last season as the Senegal international continued to battle injury problems, including a finger problem which required an operation. The Spaniard even wore the captain's armband in the final stages of the season and could still have a future at Stamford Bridge, despite continued criticism. Mendy's future looks more unclear, and there is said to be interest from Europe as the former Rennes goalkeeper edges closer to the exit door. Chelsea have also been linked with a move for Brentford's David Raya, but Tottenham are currently leading the charge, with Manchester United also keen. Mikel Arteta's side are in pole position to secure a deal for West Ham's captain, who has made it clear that joining the Gunners is his preference this summer. Arsenal remain in advanced talks with West Ham, and reports this week have claimed that the two clubs are close to agreeing a £100 million deal for the England international. According to Mail Online, once a deal for Rice is wrapped up, Arsenal will turn their focus to signing Havertz from Chelsea. Meanwhile, The Telegraph also reports that Arsenal are interested in signing Havertz, but would only step up their interest if the Germany international's asking price was significantly reduced. It's understood that Chelsea are holding out for a £70 million fee for the 24-year-old. Real Madrid had also expressed an interest in signing Havertz this summer, but the Spanish club are now exploring a move for Kylian Mbappé, after it was announced this week that he will not extend his contract, which expires next year. Havertz, meanwhile, is said to be keen on the idea of leaving Chelsea this summer. The 21-year-old Senegal international would be available for around £30 million, $38 million, this summer, as the Evening Standard reveals that talks over a potential move are already underway. Jackson has attracted the interest of Europe's elite clubs, after his blistering form saw him record 9 goals in Villarreal's last 8 La Liga matches of the season. He has reportedly impressed new Chelsea boss Mauricio Pochettino, and could come in to solve their woeful situation in front of goal. The decision comes after finding out the eye-watering prices of other forward options on the market. Namely Victor Osimhen, who, after his spellbinding season with Napoli, has caught the eye of countless elite-level clubs, leaving Napoli to capitalize with a reported £100 million, $126 million, asking price. Elsewhere, Atalanta's Rasmus Højlund and Juventus star Dusan Vlahovic have also been touted as potential options, although both are valued at over £65 million, $82 million. Sensational developments in recent days have even seen the Blues linked with Paris Saint-Germain forward Kylian Mbappé. However, should the Frenchman even want to join the Premier League's 12th-placed side, Chelsea would reportedly be looking at a fee upwards of £150 million, $190 million, not to mention his £893,000, $1.1 million, a-week wages. Jackson, then, could provide a cheaper alternative to partner incoming RB Leipzig forward Christopher Nkunku up front, for whom the club have already forked out £50 million. This morning's Gazzetta dello Sport has an interesting article about Chelsea's pursuit of Dusan Vlahovic from Juventus. They claim that the Blues are in the front row of the queue to sign the forward, with a long way to go, but plenty getting done. It sounds like things have progressed beyond the initial interest stage, which is promising. We've established that Chelsea want him, is interested in coming, and Juventus are interested in selling. Those are the most important elements, and it's not a question of getting stuck into this second stage of back and forth talks where a price is established. The Blues have apparently presented a whole list of players they want rid of and would consider, including as part exchange for the player. These are the same names you're hearing included in theoretical deals all over, from Christian Pulisic to Trevoh Chalobah and Ruben Loftus-Cheek and so on. The offer is being studied by Juventus, who would of course prefer a cash deal. But given there doesn't seem to be a huge amount of other interest in Vlahovic from elsewhere, Chelsea may be able to get this one done on their terms. In fact, if we shift some unwanted players to Juventus and they give us a number 9 who scores regularly in return, both sides can feel that they got a great deal. But despite the recent progress, we're still a long way off. Mauricio Pochettino has now missed out on the signing of Vitor Roque as Barcelona beat Chelsea to the Brazilian signature. According to Mundo Deportivo in Spain, Chelsea were ahead of Barcelona in the race to sign the South American wonderkid from Atlético Paranaense. A separate story from Mundo Deportivo added that the Blues even met with Roque's father to discuss a move to Stamford Bridge. Unfortunately, it seems Chelsea's efforts to sign the 18-year-old were all for nothing. AS believe Barcelona have wrapped up a €40 million, £34 million deal for the teenage sensation, with Deco, director of football at the Camp Nou, proving to be instrumental in negotiations given his knowledge of Brazilian football. Barcelona will officially announce Roque's arrival when they offload 3 more players, which they must do in order to register the striker. And that is also the last content in today's video. If you enjoy the video, please leave us one like and one subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell to not miss the latest content from us.